Hi, I'm Nick from PropNex. Today we are here in C Strand Condo. My client, Mr. Rajesh, will be sharing his buying and selling journey with us.
Hi, my name is Rajesh Krishnan. I work as a director in a multinational corporation. I've been owning this property in C Strand for the past 5 years and I've been living here for 18 months. Yeah, we wanted a bigger space and we also wanted to move to District 15, 16, a seafront living style. Most of my friends live there. It's closer to my workplace, and also, my kids' school were on that side, so we wanted to move closer to that place. While I was anxious about selling my property and within a short time frame buying a new one that I wanted to my specifications, I was also clear I didn't want to sell it cheap, nor did I want to overstretch myself when buying a new property. It looked like a tough ask, but I was clear what I wanted to do. I had literally outsourced my selling process to one of the few agents, and I travel a lot. I'm very busy schedule, and I had outsourced this to one of many agents, and a lot of time was wasted with no clear directions, no marketing strategies, and time was running by. So many people came and viewed my house with no results, and I was very worried about in which direction this was heading. Me and Nick, we go a long way back. I hired Nick in 2003 when I wanted to rent a home, and he helped me find a house at that point of time in Sophia Court, a very small accommodation when my kids were very young. We stayed in touch, and he helped me with a few other engagements for me, and after that we had lost touch. I moved on and I had other agents who helped me with things. But when I was faced with this problem of wanting to buy and sell within a short time frame, I needed an agent who could help me with this, who was motivated, who was very problem-solving oriented. And I thought about Nick. I did not have his contact. I dug out his contact, reached out to him, explained to him what I wanted to do, and within a couple of days he reached out to me, set up an appointment with me, and then we discussed together what we wanted to do, and then he said he will come back to me with a strategy on how to go about doing that. Nick is a veteran in this industry. He knows the real estate industry in Singapore very well. So when I first reached out to him, he insisted that he come and see me face to face, sat with me, explained to me the whole process of what goes into selling a property at the right price that you want. He also tried to understand what is the problem that I've had with other agents in the past. So he sat with me, explained to me all the new strategies that he will be using, like the digital media strategy, the video of the unit, and so on and so forth. Before that, frankly, I thought selling a property is all about viewing physically, but then he insisted on doing it very professionally. He was very professional about it, went about his job in a methodical manner, trying to understand every individual nuances, took the ownership to make it happen for me. So he's been of great help to me. Nick has a problem-solving mindset. So he tries to understand what is the problem that is on your way, and then he tries to find a solution collectively sitting with you. He's very transparent about what the issue is, and he will recommend you a set of choices from where you can choose from. There have been many times when he will tell me not to get desperate and hold on to the price. If the whole market is down, there's no point in you dropping your price. So you need to work out the right strategy. So Nick was very strategic in that sense. Nick is also a very good negotiator. Once we came close to selling our property, he negotiated on my behalf completely with the buyer and the buyer's agent and helped me close the deal with him. So he handles the process end to end for me. Yeah, Nick has a very unique quality of being transparent and upfront. So if he needs to tell something, he will just tell it on your face. What you see is what you get in Nick. So that helped you to understand where he was exactly heading. I'll give you an example. He told me that if I sign exclusively with him as an agent, he would put his heart and soul into selling my property. I've never done that in my past 15 years. I've always had multiple agents. I thought I increased my chances of selling if I have multiple agents going and selling a property. So Nick convinced me that, asked him to give him 3 months as an exclusive arrangement, and he would go whole hog with it to sell that property. And eventually it worked. He has a very vast knowledge of the real estate industry, and he can execute within a particular time frame, which is what most of us want. So I will recommend for his professionalism, for his deep knowledge of the real estate industry, and more important, for the commitment with which he goes about doing that job. Thanks to Nick, I was able to sell my property and buy my property in time. If it had taken a few more months for me to sell and buy, then the cooling measures would have kicked in, and for all you know, I might not have been able to do it in time. So hopefully I saved a lot of money and time by engaging Nick, and I'll certainly recommend Nick to my friends who want to do the same. Buying and selling property is a big thing for many of us, and I benefited immensely by engaging Nick and almost achieved the perfect balance of selling at the right price, buying at the right price, and accomplishing it within the particular time frame. So I'm happy to share my experiences recommending Nick so that others can benefit from the same.
Thank you, Mr. Rajesh, for giving me this opportunity to serve you. And to all homeowners, if you liked what I did for Mr. Rajesh, please do call me for more inquiries. Thank you.